Welcome back to Uproot Adventures, everyone. As you can see here, I have a 2015 Toyota RAV4. It's the all-wheel drive edition. It's LE, so it's a very base model. It's a 2.5 liter four-cylinder. Has a 6-speed transmission with the manual select, so you can switch over, go gear down, gear up if you want to. It has the Eco Sport mode, so we pretty much run in Eco all the time. You hit Sport if you want to, trying to pass somebody, but you can't tell. It does change the shift points a little bit, but it's not, it's not a very powerful car to begin with. But it gets great gas mileage at about 30 miles a gallon. 25 is probably the worst we've seen out of it. It does have a locker, not a locker, but it's a transfer case locker, so you can lock it in under 25 miles an hour. It locks four-wheel drive in, but it doesn't have low. That's what this thing's lacking. There's no low for low in it or anything like that. So. But today I'm going to do a 5-year review on this thing. We've had this thing since brand new. Back in 2015 we purchased this. And now has 145,000 miles on it. And I just kind of want to go over it and tell you about the car. As I show you the car, keep in mind that my wife works out of this. She's a traveling CNA. That's why it has so many miles on it. It's full of her stuff. It's got her nursing stuff in there. It's got diapers. It's got her tackle gear. All kinds of stuff in there. So just be mindful of that. It's dirty. The car's very dirty. We live down a dirt road. This thing sees probably 50-50 dirt and street. So keep that in mind. I run Cooper Discovery HTP tires on it. It's been pretty good. The Continentals we had on there did not last very well at all. They're like 90,000 mile tires, and they just kind of went within like 25,000 miles. So we've had these Cooper HTPs on there, and they've been great. They're kind of a best all-terrain tire we can find for it without putting a lift on it, going to some BFGs or something. But as far as that, it's been an excellent car. Only thing I've ever done to it is regular maintenance. And so basically every 60,000 miles I changed the tranny fluid. At 100,000 I changed the transfer case and rear diff. At 90,000 I changed the spark plugs. And I'll do that again at 90,000. Every 5,000 miles I do change the oil. They say every 10,000, but being I was working at a dealership prior to this, and I've just heard stories that it starts sludging up when you get that close, and I just don't like it. I don't care if it's synthetic or not. I just don't trust it. So every 5,000 miles I change the engine oil just in case. And what else have I done with to it? Not a whole lot other than that. I mean, it's been a super reliable car. It's never broken down once. I changed the battery in it, and I also changed the front brake pads in it. They're about due again, probably another 10,000 miles. The rears will be changed with the fronts at the same time, and I'll probably just do rotors and brake pads and stuff like that all at once. But other than that, just simple oil changes, brakes, and tires. And it's been dead reliable. We had a 2014 Corolla before this, and the only reason we went to this is because where we lived, we needed all-wheel drive to get out of our place here. And it's been great. I mean, at 2 feet of snow, no problem. As long as you don't stop in anything above 2 feet of snow and just keep a momentum up, no problem at all. She travels through all kinds of back roads and stuff because she sees clients out here that are just in the boonies, and it's been great. It's because out here in Arizona, if you've ever been out here, it's that clay mud, so every time you take a step, you grow an inch. And this car has no problem going through that with the all-wheel drive system it has. It's a very intelligent all-wheel drive system. I'm really impressed with it. I did a video that we linked it to as our adventure vehicle. I'll link that down below as well. We're kind of use it as an overlander type thing. We were able to fit a full-size air mattress in the back of this and sleep comfortably with just me and my wife and our dachshund in there. And it's very easy setup. Like I said, check out that video and you'll see that. But it's just, it's a single issue and 145,000 miles. I would not hesitate to get another one. Really, I wouldn't. I mean, nothing at all I could say bad about it. Even after I said the rough roads, there's barely even maybe starting to get a little bit of a squeak in the dash, just barely. I might need to change the rear shocks here soon too. But the front struts are nice and stiff and just like they're supposed to be. I don't see anything wrong with it. There's not a leak underneath the thing. I crawl under it before and there's nothing. I inspected everything. It's needed nothing. I haven't even changed the serpentine belt on the thing. So just battery, fluids, brakes, and brake pads and tires. So, I mean, what else could you say about it? Other than that's a super reliable, good adventure rig. If you're trying to do like day-to-day stuff, like you need a sleep overnight, hop in it, takes 10 to 15 minutes of the setup I'll show you in the other video, and just go, and it's good travel. It just you could just, like I said, 10 to 15 minutes and you're off again, and then you can find your next camp spot. It does only have some clearance issues. I'll show you that as well. There's a header pipe that kind of sticks down, a down pipe for the exhaust. That kind of gets in the way a little bit, but other than that, it's got pretty decent clearance, about 1.5 feet, I'd say. They do make lift kits for it. You could put a 2-inch lift on there and get some BFGs that would fit on there, but it still lacks that the low gear. But other than that, I mean, it's got a pretty good all-wheel drive system in it, so I don't see you getting stuck too well other than needing that low. It's not as bad as the CVTs. If you've ever driven one of those before, you could find like a half of a baseball-sized rock, and you stop on it and you try to give it gas and it won't even go over it. This will still hop over it. It's got enough low-end grunt to get over it, but there's areas where you find out that, hey, it needs a little more oomph to get going. So that low would be much appreciated. I would actually really consider just, going this. I think our next vehicle probably will be like a 4Runner if we, later on, probably after our travels, because right now we're going to do the whole traveling thing and got the truck and truck camper. I just want to give you guys a review on this thing because it's been so awesome. You guys seem to like my review videos. I like doing review videos, especially when I have something for so long, and it's been so great. I can't, but to help it to share it to you all. There's just not a whole lot else to say about it other than it's just been a super reliable vehicle. I wish there was a laundry list of stuff I can go through and this and that, but it's really just, that's it. I mean, it's just been such a great vehicle. It's a decent off-roader. Get you back far enough to where you need to go to get you away from the people a little bit. And it's super reliable. I probably said that about 5,000 times in this video because I can't say it enough. I'm super impressed with Toyota. They nailed it, hit the ball of the park with this one. Like I said, we want to get back a little farther next time, so we'll try the 4Runner out when we get the next vehicle. Or a Jeep Wrangler, I don't know. But like I said, do our traveling first and go from there. I'm kind of happy just doing payments with it because I haven't had to do anything with it. I don't know how many used cars I would have went through because that much as she drives it, we use it. We use it as our daily driver, our adventure rig to go everywhere we go. I can't say enough good things about this car. If you're looking good for a good little adventure ride, you still want a good gas saver for around town. You don't go that far, or you're not usually going off-road too much. This will be perfect for you. I recommend getting one. No problem with that at all. Just keep up with the maintenance. I know the dealers will probably tell you every, I actually had access to all data, and it just tells you, don't even change oils in these things except for the engine oil. It just says check and monitor, check and monitor. I don't believe that at all. So definitely every 60,000 miles, a very minimum you want to do tranny, if not 30 if you're doing heavy use, but she does a lot of highway use, so I just did every 60. And of course, keep up on the maintenance on everything else. It was getting kind of black when I changed it the last 2 times, so definitely need to change it. And the rear diff and the transfer case was still pretty much gold, nice good clear color. So, but 100,000 miles is getting kind of old, so I wanted to get it changed. But yeah, that's it. Just a quick little video about how we love this car and how we've enjoyed it. So always keep those dreams of adventure alive, and remember to subscribe and like this video if you want to see more like this. Thank you.